Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Xander, your host for this episode of the LEGO Ranking Series. Thank you very much for joining me. Today, we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite, or my top 10 customized minifigures, the ones that are not official LEGO figures and sets, but these are all made from official LEGO parts. And hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying this series. I love making it. It's my favorite series here that I do on the channel. And anyway, without stalling anymore, let's start with number 10, which is Red Hood. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this figure. I already talked about him in depth in my top 10 favorite villains minifigure list. But it's just another episode in this series. And the only customized piece is this staff. It's just made from 3 pieces. So we're not going to get too much into depth with him. Yeah, he's a cool figure, but I already took a look at him extensively in another video, so sorry about that. The only thing customized is his staff. The reason why it's number 10 is just because he's not that customized. It's just this staff is the only thing that makes him custom. But yeah, if you want to know more about the staff, ask me in the comments about that, and I'll let you know. But that's Red Hood. He comes in number 10. From a very non-custom figure to a very custom figure, this is Darth Vader. At least it would be if he wasn't fake. This is actually Darth Faker. This is supposed to be my fake version of Darth Vader. He is using the official LEGO torso, but he has cowboy pants and a very shiny helmet. This is all LEGO pieces, by the way. He has a very stupid-looking cape with stars on it. And his face is a TIE Fighter pilot face. No alternate face. No back printing either. But that's fine. And there's this helmet. The helmet is actually from a buildable Darth Vader pen from like years and years ago. But it's very good. It works well here. And I actually have the actual Darth Vader minifigure, so don't worry, I have the actual one. But this is kind of a joke. That's why I put him in here. He has a lightsaber or fake saber. It's just his accessory is just a piece of wood with a hilt on the end. And yeah, this is just a funny figure. And yeah, no back printing, but it works. And of course, I just wanted to make this as funny and fake as possible. That's Darth Faker. He comes in at number 9. He's a cool figure, though. Okay, we've got the only Marvel character on the list. This is Harry Osborn, and he has a very simple leg design. He's also known, he has 2 other aliases in my LEGO universe. The New Goblin and the Falcon. So, he has no back printing, but this attachment here, I'll show what that's for in a minute. For this, wing attachment, it can expand for, it's like a wing pack. As well as the Sky Stick from Spider-Man 3. I know the movie was terrible, but the technology was pretty cool. Don't you agree? But this is about the figure. He's got a racing helmet. He's got very similar colors to Deadpool. Very detailed, classic LEGO torso there. Let's take off his helmet. He does have 2 faces. Here's his first one. Very happy face. He has the yellow skin like traditional minifigs. And the alternate face is a very kind of grumpy look when Darth Caedicus shows up. But that is the Falcon, or Harry Osborn, or the New Goblin, or just Harry Osborn. And he comes in at number 8. He's a little bit less interesting. That's why I didn't spend as much time on him. But let's go to a very funny one. This is number 7. This is Mr. Generic. He doesn't have a name. He's just kind of generic man. And this is customized. The only printing is on his face. The rest of his body is just very boring, very plain, boring, simple minifigure. The reason why he is number 7 is because he is a bit more special to me. And reason why is because my favorite collectible minifigure, the Bounty Hunter, he has him on one of his accessories there. These 2 clearly have a history. I don't know what this guy did to get on this guy's nerves. But, I don't know. I guess it wasn't good. He's got plain blue pants, plain red shirt, dual molded arms, and no alternate face, no back printing, no front printing, no leg printing. Pretty simple, pretty funny figure. He comes in at number 7. Mr. Generic, he's a great figure. You can see how to make him just by looking at him here. And you can pause the video at any time if you want to make any of these figures, you know. Okay, number 6 is going to be Jang Bricks, one of my YouTube idols. He's one of the guys that got me started in wanting to do YouTube in the first place, along with Bricatect and Matthew Santoro. But he's dressed in a blue suit here, dark blue. It's kind of detailed. It's from Alien Conquest. He has the standard brown hairpiece there, and he's got his head is just a generic city head, and does have back printing. No alternate face, but that's fine. I think that works. Even though it would have been awesome to have another face, but this is just a generic city head, so it makes sense. And the reason why he's kind of high on the list is because he's one of my role models in the Lego world. I do my reviews sort of based on his, and he's so professional. He's such a, a fun guy and a great, nice person. And if you haven't checked his channel out, go check it out. It's called Jang Bricks on YouTube. It's wonderful. I've been watching him for like 10 years. It's been a while. I've been watching him for a long time. Some of my favorite Lego videos, some of my favorite videos in general are done by him. And yeah, that's Jang Bricks. He comes in at number 6. Okay, from this point on, the figures are going to get a lot more customized. So this is when the figures get a lot more custom. This is Darth Zannah. She is Darth Caedicus' apprentice. You'll see him later on the list, later on in the video. And she is mostly in dark brown robes. She's meant to look like a Sith, and she is kind of an archetype. She's more of a Sith and a dark Jedi. So that's why she doesn't have the red lightsaber blades, because she's a dark Jedi. She's got one gloved hand, one non-gloved hand. Detailed leg printing and torso printing. These both torso and legs come from Luke Skywalker from the Advent calendar from last year, 2019 version. And she's got a red cape. She does have back printing. I will show you that. Sorry, let me show you that. There we go, there it is. And she wears a hood to keep her identity concealed. But she does have a hairpiece, and she does have 2 faces. I'm pretty sure this head is from like a mermaid from Pirates of the Caribbean, or it could be from Lord of the Rings. I'm not exactly sure. But if you find out, let me know in the comments. There's a hood, brown hood there. And here's her hair. It's like a friend's hair, Mia's hair, and it's a red ponytail. There's her first face, kind of contempt and calm there. But as soon as Darth Caedicus gets threatened, then she gets really angry. That's her alternate face where she's letting go of her emotions using the dark side there. Very scary face, especially for a woman. And she works directly with the Sith and the Sith Council and Darth Caedicus. So she's awesome. She's a custom figure. And she is great. If you want to, I'll give you a couple seconds to look at her if you want to make her. And this hood piece is just brown, standard hood piece there. And yeah, that was Darth Zannah, one of my favorite figures that I've ever designed. And she is fantastic. She comes in at number 5. Okay. Number 4 is going to be taken up by technically 2 minifigures, although they are the same character. This is Kylo Ren. On the left is unmasked. Kylo Ren on the right is masked. You can see immediately that his lightsaber is unique, using a standard lightsaber piece in black and also 1x1 with studs all around it. But what makes it unique is this 3 long in the middle for the crossguard blades. 3 long rod in red and a 4 long rod in red for the main blade. And the other one's deactivated. No back printing for this one. No alternate face for the unmasked one. No leg printing for either of them. But this one, the masked one, uses the Mandalorian head from Clone Wars. And also the Darth Maul body from the old sets. And deactivated lightsaber. This one uses the standard hood piece. This one does have back printing. I'll lift it up so you can see that. There you go, that's what that looks like. And no alternate face for this one because he's wearing a mask. And the mask, or the head, is just a V-Wing pilot head from the Imperial V-Wing set. And he's got a standard hood piece in black as his hood. And his torso is the Ring Wraith torso from Lord of the Rings. And yeah, standard cape pieces for both, no leg printing. And yeah, these are wonderful. I really love Kylo Ren. That's why I made both of them. I'm very, very proud of these. And let me know what you guys thought about these two. They're the same figure, so that's why they are both in the same shot here. Because they are just the same figure, just different. They're kind of different. But I think I prefer the masked one. He just looks a little bit more cooler. And let me know what you guys thought about these designs. But, yeah, this was actually before, this was like 2 or 3 years ago before I got the actual Kylo Ren minifigure. So let me bring him in frame. I actually have the actual Kylo Ren minifigure from the Duel on Starkiller base. I got him recently. But, that is why I made these, and these are some of my favorite figures I've ever designed. That's why they both come in at number 4, Kylo Ren Unmasked and Kylo Ren Masked. So, yeah, these are awesome. Okay, fix this. Okay, number 3 is going to be a bounty hunter. You knew this was coming. This is Jodo Kast, leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild, one of the last Mandalorians in the galaxy. Only the Mandalorian and Boba Fett are still around. But he's using Pre Vizsla's helmet in gunmetal gray, same with the cape and jetpack. Back printing, yes, he is using Lloyd Garmadon's torso and legs from the Ninjago movie. The standard pistol piece with the lightsaber on the end, that's his gun. He also has a sword, also from Ninjago, but he uses that as well. That's his combat weapon. And if you're wondering what his face looks like, he does have arm printing, leg printing, back and front printing. But I'll take off his helmet there. And he is very young. He's a young man, but this man is not who he seems. He looks very happy, but when that helmet is on, he is harsh and aggressive and intimidating under that armor. Here's his hair, him with his hair on, and a lot of pieces with Lloyd here. He's got Luke Skywalker's head, and he does have 2 faces. Here's his first one, kind of confident, you know, leading the charge. But then when Boba Fett shows up, then he gets really angry because he hates Boba Fett. They have a history. But that is Jodo Kast. I don't need to go over him too much because I already looked at him in my Bounty Hunter episode in this series. So go check that out if you want to learn more about him. But this is Jodo Kast, and he comes in number 3. Okay. Number 2 is going to be Darth Zannah's master. This is Darth Caedicus. And, of course, he is one of my favorite customized characters. This is the first time I've actually shown you guys him. And this is his Season 4 appearance. I'll give you a bit of a lore. So, this is, well, Darth Caedicus used to be Cade Callum. He trained under my character Zennith for years, for 5 years. And after those 5 years, he tried to take over Eternia and tried to kill me, my character. But I eventually overpowered him and managed to keep him at bay, and he actually left the Jedi Order and founded a new order of Sith archetypes, and he called himself Darth Caedicus. And he started training Zannah, or he started training Rain, who became Darth Zannah, his apprentice. And he's a dark Jedi as well as a Sith Lord, so he's not entirely a Sith Lord, but he is technically considered one. And he's using a double-bladed lightsaber in blue, both sides, because he's a dark Jedi. No back printing. He has a standard cape piece. He wears a hood right here, just the same as Darth Zannah. But he's got some old printed torso and legs from the old Harry Potter sets. And I'll show you his head. His head is actually Hawkeye's head from the Avengers sets. And before we look at his alternate face, he does have 2 faces. He actually wears a TIE Fighter pilot helmet sometimes. He collected that from the Empire days. That's what he looks like with that on. And he does have a hairpiece. This is his hair, very unkempt, raggedy hair. He's the opposite of Zennith. He's my arch enemy, my greatest threat on Eternia. Caedicus. You'll notice his name, Caedicus, actually is kind of a homage to his first name, Cade Callum, who he used to be in the Jedi Order. But there's his hair. Here's his first face, kind of, you know, confident smirk there with his glasses. He rarely takes his glasses off, but when he does, that's when you know he gets angry. There's his alternate face when Zennith shows up. Then he gets really angry, rips off the glasses and starts, you know, ranting and infuriating and just getting so angry. But that's Darth Caedicus for you. And if you want to know more about him, I'll tell you in the comments if you like. And yeah, that he comes in number 2. He's kind of the arch enemy to Zennith. You might not be surprised at number 1. But this is another custom figure. If you want to make him there, I'll give you a couple seconds to make him, or you can, you know, pause the video if you like. That was Cade Callum, aka Darth Caduceus. He comes in at number 2. And number 1 is... Oh, jeez. Number 1 is me. Zennith. It's me. And this is my character. This is how I am portrayed in Lego. I've got a beard there. Han Solo's hairpiece. I've got a bunch of pieces from Newt Scamander, his wand, and torso and legs. Bag printing, yes. Dual molded legs, yes. I have a trench coat. This is my season 4 appearance. I'm using Aragorn's head from Lord of the Rings. I got 2 expressions, 2 faces. There's one of them, confident there, with a smile. And when Caduceus shows up, then I get kind of grumpy and, angry. Irritable. Back printing. And that's it for me. Nothing too crazy here. You've seen this. This is the guy on my profile. This is me, basically, on my profile for Xanderland Studios on YouTube. This guy, this is me. So I'm the one in the middle of those 2 figures. And yeah, I also use a lightsaber, a single-bladed blue lightsaber, as well as a double-bladed green lightsaber. So I'm sure you've seen those pieces before, but that was me. I come in at number 1. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some out of it. I hope you were entertained, and I hope that you got some inspiration to make your own figures, or that you can make. Hopefully, you can got inspiration to make some of my figures here. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Hope you enjoyed it. This was my look at my favorite customized characters. We will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and bye-bye.